Here in Ocala National Forest at the Yearling Trail, Pat's Island and the Yearling Trail. A beautiful place to hike, lots of history to learn about and discover along the way. Pat's Island was named after its first postmaster, Patrick Smith, who settled there in the 1940s, and for the unique relationship between longleaf pine and sand pine scrub ecosystems. Pioneers who settled there called this place an island because a sea of scrub surrounded it. Walking into the Florida scrub. Beautiful place here in Ocala National Forest. And roaming along this trail is like taking a journey into the past. You see there were families that had homesteads in these areas long ago. The Long family lived here. And in fact, a book was written called The Yearling. A movie was made as well about the area. Seeing some clearings here in the pines. And some of these areas would have been used as homesteads at one time. Incredible here. Beautiful scenery. Nice breeze flowing through the woods. Sun shining through the trees. Great day to take in the nature and history as well. The Long saga. In 1878 or thereabouts, Reuben and Sarah Long built a house on Pat's Island. Here in this clearing would have been a homestead site of Calvin Long's daughter and her family. Not much remains of the site, but you can get a sense of the past exploring these woods here. So nice. Scent of pines as I walk through this forest. Here at the Long Family Cemetery, here in the forest. Beautiful resting place here. Let's take a look at some of these tombstones. Gravesite of Reuben Long, born 1832, passed away in 1915. He died as he lived, a Christian. Here at the gravesite of Sarah Jane Long, born in 1837, passed away in 1909. It's incredible to think that as I walk through these woods here, walking by where some of these people once lived, here is their final resting place. Here's the gravesite of Annie H., wife of C.C. Long, born December 13th, 1876, passed away January 10th, 1900. Hiking away from the cemetery along this trail, and just up ahead is the homestead of Sarah and Reuben Long. They once lived there. And I was just visiting the gravesite back there at the cemetery. Here in this part of the forest, at the old homestead site of Sarah and Reuben Long. They once lived in this area at one time. Here behind me in the woods, large sinkhole, and it was once used by the settlers that lived in this area. It was filled in with water at the time, so it was a water source out here. Today the sinkhole is dried out. Let's take a look. About to climb down in this sinkhole. climbing down into this sinkhole, and you get a totally different perspective down here. It seems much deeper. Down here at the bottom of the sinkhole, you can see the edges up there around the top of it. Really steep incline. So at some point in the distant past, this area of the ground just collapsed in. Here in the woods is this old cattle dipping vat. Back in the old days, the settlers would use this to load the cattle down in here to help get rid of the ticks that were on them. They would often fill these vats with arsenic solution and other chemicals. And they used these vats from the early 1900s up until the mid 1900s.